Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our channel. Now, Rigathi Gachagua today launched his new party,
DCP, DCP,
Democracy for Citizen Party. In that party launch, a lot happened that I want us to talk about. Number one, I want us to look at the mistakes that Rigathi Gachagua has done by launching the party and while addressing the public in several media forums. Number one, let us start, of course, with the attack instance. During his launch, goons stormed the area in Lavington where the headquarters of DCP is and tried to attack the people there. But fortunately, the security were on alert and they were able to disperse them.
Those politics of violence, division, incitement are old-fashioned politics. We must resist those politics as a country.
Ladies and gentlemen, questions linger in our minds. Who could have orchestrated this heinous act? Some people are thinking the way Morokomen is thinking, that this was orchestrated by supporters of Rigathi Gachagua, while others are of an opinion that this was orchestrated by the enemies of Rigathi Gachagua. The question we are asking is because if you listen to Morokomen speaking, Morokomen alleges that this was an in-house plan.
There is no indication that the National Police Service were notified about this meeting so that they can provide proper security. Preliminary also investigation indicate that some of the supporters who were invited to come for this function were expecting to be paid some amount, and as a result of fighting over those resources, there was a melee which unfortunately led to some kind of a stampede.
It's an attack from an in-house member, members of Rigathi Gachagua, supporters. But the question we are asking is that in that particular area, the CCTVs were very clear and they captured the faces of those who are involved in this act. If Morokomen claims that there was no notice for them to provide security for that event, and then why don't they go ahead and use the CCTV footage and arrest those who committed that attack and question them, who sent them? Why don't they go and investigate, arrest those people who are very well captured by the CCTVs, and then they will lead them to the mastermind of this attack. There, we can now believe the statement of Morokomen that this was a heinous attack from within Rigathi Gachagua's camp and supporters who did not get money. But if they're going to say, just to say like that and then leave the things the way they are, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't make sense. But number one, the question we want to ask, why would someone send goons to attack Rigathi Gachagua during the launch? This is not the first time Rigathi Gachagua is being attacked in events. He was attacked in Kasarani. His wife was also attacked. So we are asking who could do this. So number one, someone maybe did not want this event to happen, or they did not want Rigathi Gachagua to address the people during that event because they feared that Rigathi Gachagua could attack the president. And you can hear him in his speech. He did attack, but in a small way. Not in a very rough way the way he does.
As you all know, I'm a truthful man and an honest man. I keep my word and my promises. I detest lies, and that is why I disagreed with the liar number one.
So someone somewhere could have feared that if Rigathi Gachagua was allowed to address the people, then he could attack the president in his speech. And Rigathi Gachagua somehow seemed to have gotten the intelligence report that there could be goons coming to attack during this event. And that's why if you look at his entrance when he was getting into the meeting, he was under very heavy security. The security that Rigathi Gachagua was having today was a very, very heavy security. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody somewhere also did not want this to happen because there could be a political rivalries either from his home county or from the Ruto's camp who did not want this event to happen. And that could be the reason why they send goons to attack Rigathi Gachagua. Another possible thing, ladies and gentlemen, could be that Rigathi Gachagua, of course, with the help of Malala, could have orchestrated this, as Morokomen is saying. But to rule out this, we need to arrest the national police need to arrest those who were captured on CCTV as the attackers. And then from there, we could now say whether it is true that Gachagua and Cleophas Malala actually orchestrated it, planned it, because in politics, nothing just happens like that. Right? And now, coming back to look at the mistakes that Rigathi Gachagua has done by launching his party or through several media interviews that will haunt him and deny him the chance of becoming the president, or deny him the chance of unseating William Ruto, the chance of making William Ruto a one-term president. Number one, Rigathi Gachagua, ever since he was ousted out of UDA and since he was impeached as the vice president, Rigathi has been taking the role of Raila Amolo Odinga. He has been occupying the seat of Raila Amolo Odinga as the lead of the opposition party. And the love of the people, the love of the masses have been going to Rigathi Gachagua. But from the way he is talking and behaving, it tells you one thing, that Gachagua has lost the track. He has completely lost it. Because for him in one way or another, he requires the solid support of Uhuru Kenyatta. And as we speak right now, Uhuru Kenyatta is the leader of Jubilee Party. He's associated with it because it's the party that took him to State House. And therefore, Mount Kenya people already have a solid party that Gachagua could have joined in it, and together with Matiang'i, produce a candidate that will run for presidency against William Ruto with the full support of Uhuru Kenyatta. So the launch of this party brings conflict between Gachagua and Uhuru. And this also could be a cap for William Ruto to sneak in between and get some votes, because William Ruto needs some votes, just some votes from the mountain to top up on what he will get from other regions to clinch to his seat as a president, the second term. Another thing that Gachagua has made, another mistake. Number one, we have said it was the mistake of launching this party. It was not necessary. Number two is putting it in public that he is also a potential candidate to run for the presidency, because Gachagua is not going to defeat William Ruto if he's going to present himself as the candidate. He could have played a kingmaker role, make something like Kalonzo together with Matiang'i as the vice president. That combination could work, because that way they will be sure of their Kikuyu numbers, they will be sure of their Kamba numbers, and sure of the Kisii numbers. And also try and get a few from Kalenjin, Rift Valley, and also get a few from Coast, and of course some more, like half of Western Kenya. And of course in general population of Kenya, there are so many people who could have given Kalonzo a ticket of Kalonzo and Matiang'i as the vice president. There are many Kenyans who could have given them votes. Ladies and gentlemen, the mistake of Rigathi putting himself in public as a potential candidate in this race 2027 makes him look like a little boy. He has, as I said earlier, he has gained a lot of trust from Kenyans, and Kenyans have viewed him as the new Baba. the new Raila Odinga. But he has lost it by engaging himself in petty things. Now, also, the way Rigathi Gachagua is talking, his tone, and the way things seem, those who are planning to join him in forming a coalition like Martha Karua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Natembeya, and Eugene Wamalwa may be scared because they might think, yes, they are going there, but Gachagua still remains the boss who is going to dictate everything. And Matiang'i also could be scared even to be fronted as president because Gachagua could dictate everything. And so he's trying to scare people, and if he doesn't take good care and make changes in his speeches and in the way he makes his decision, then he might end up scaring up everybody. Right? So Gachagua needs to do something to make sure that he returns back to where he was. And the only thing he can do to salvage himself from the mess that he has put himself in is to announce the presidential candidate for their coalition as soon as possible, just to alleviate fears and mistrust from his colleagues, his counterparts, his partners. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me see what you think about the Gachagua's attack. Was it orchestrated from Gachagua camp or from enemy camp? And also let me know what you think about his putting himself into the public as a potential candidate. Do you think he has made a mistake or is on the right track? This is Vox Politicum. My name is Jacob Nyende. You are here to subscribe. Take a minute, hit the subscription button, and smash the notification bell. Let me see you in our next video. Bye-bye.